Hey, back on the Chem channel. Today we bring you breaking news that's literally shaking the internet. Face screaming in fear, armies all over the world suddenly couldn't sleep well because a rumor exploded without warning. Taekook's wedding rumor. Jungkook and Taehyung's names are back on their timelines, trending across various platforms, and this time it's on a much bigger scale than usual. It all started with seemingly insignificant bits and pieces, but for armies, there's no such thing as coincidence. A post, a brief glance at a public event, and ambiguous words during a live broadcast all woven together into one big narrative. Within hours, rumors about Jungkook and Taehyung reportedly getting married spread like wildfire on gasoline. Social media was immediately in chaos. Timelines were filled with theories, analyses, screenshots, and old videos being revisited. Armies were divided between those who were shocked, those who were happy, those who couldn't believe it, and those who chose to remain silent and observe. Taekook's name once again became a hot topic, as if time had brought us back to a time when their every interaction was always in the spotlight. What made these rumors even wilder were the small details deemed too fitting to ignore. From a fleetingly visible ring, to matching outfits, to song lyrics thought to have hidden meanings. Everything felt like puzzle pieces left to be discovered. The internet moved faster than any clarification. But the climax came when Jungkook and Taehyung finally spoke out. Not through a grand press conference, nor through a stiff official statement. They chose the method they knew best, speaking directly with honesty and truth. And that's where army's emotions were truly tested. Taehyung, in his calm yet meaningful style, touched on how rumors often grow bigger than reality. He smiled, but there was a seriousness in his eyes, as if emphasizing that whatever he was going through was part of a life journey he wanted to protect. His words didn't vehemently deny, but they didn't confirm either. Jungkook, on the other hand, sounded more reflective. He spoke about pressure, about how love and relationships are often misinterpreted when living in the spotlight. His voice was soft yet clear, as if trying to calm army who were already carried away by their emotions. He emphasized that happiness is something personal, not for public consumption. And that's precisely where the rumor exploded. Because there were no firm words to quell speculation, many felt there was a hidden meaning behind each sentence. Army analyzed the tone of voice, word choice, and even the pauses between sentences. Some army chose to cheer. For them, if this rumor were true, it would be a triumph of love that endures amidst the pressures of the entertainment industry. They saw it as proof that two people can find each other, even in a world full of demands and limitations. However, there were also army who reminded them to stay grounded in reality. They emphasized the importance of respecting Jungkook and Taehyung's privacy, regardless of their relationship status. For this group, love doesn't need to be announced with wedding bells to be real. Undeniably, this rumor once again reminded them of the enormous influence of these two names. Taehyung and Jungkook aren't just idols. They're symbols, inspirations, and emotional mirrors for millions. Every small step they take can shake the internet in a matter of seconds. The Korean entertainment industry itself seems to be holding its breath. Mainstream media is becoming more cautious, choosing safe terms, while gossip portals are racing to create sensational headlines. Amidst it all, Jungkook and Taehyung continue their activities, as if to demonstrate that life doesn't stop just because of rumors. Interestingly, these marriage rumors have also sparked larger discussions about an idol's freedom to love, the boundaries between fans and their personal lives, and how the internet can create its own version of reality. Taekook has become the center of a conversation that goes far beyond just two names. For longtime army, this isn't the first time, but the intensity this time feels different. There's a sense of maturity, both in the way the rumors are spread and in the way Jungkook and Taehyung respond to them. It's as if they're saying without saying it, that they've grown, and the world must learn to follow suit. Are these marriage rumors true? So far, the answer remains uncertain. There's been no confirmation, no absolute denial. There are only words that encourage understanding, not judgment. And perhaps that's the most important point of all this. It's not about whether Jungkook and Taehyung will get married or not, but about how we, as ARMY, choose to act. Will we respect them, or continue to pressure them with expectations? Amidst all this commotion, one thing that's often forgotten is the human side of Jungkook and Taehyung. Behind the cameras, trending topics, and millions of comments, they remain two individuals with feelings, fears, and hopes. No matter how big a rumor is, it's never truly easy to deal with, especially when it concerns an issue as intimate as marriage. Many ARMY are starting to realize that Jungkook and Taehyung's behavior now feels more mature than in years past. There's no overreaction, no anger, just a calmness that slowly calms the storm. This attitude actually makes some fans proud, as their idols grow into strong and wise individuals. On the other hand, this moment also brings back old memories. Videos from their trainee days, innocent backstage laughter, and even moments together that were once taken for granted now feel more meaningful. Many ARMYs are saying that whatever their relationship, Jungkook and Taehyung's bond is clearly not superficial or artificial. These rumors seem to be a mirror for the fandom itself. Some are learning to mature, others are still consumed by emotions, and still others are choosing to withdraw from the crowd. All reactions are valid, because love for idols comes in different forms. Interestingly, the newer generation of ARMYs seems calmer. They enjoy the moment without getting too caught up in speculation, as if understanding that not everything needs to be explained today. This attitude is slowly spreading, creating a healthier space amidst the chaos. Jungkook and Taehyung, whether they realize it or not, are teaching an important lesson about boundaries. That loving doesn't always mean knowing everything, and supporting doesn't always mean interfering. This message may not be expressed directly, but it's clearly felt through their actions. As time passes, these rumors may subside, overshadowed by new news and other topics. But the emotional imprint will remain. He's become a part of Taekook's little story, a chapter that reminds us how much the world cares about them. And when that day comes, whether clarification is forthcoming or not, one thing that won't change is ARMY's unwavering support. Because in the end, what matters most isn't status or rumors, but Jungkook and Taehyung's happiness as human beings. So ARMY, let's take a moment. Enjoy their music, appreciate their journey, and let time tell the truth. At the Chem channel, we will continue to stand in the middle, observing, understanding, and telling the story with compassion. Revolving hearts. One thing is for sure, Taekook has once again proven that they are magnets that never lose their allure. With or without marriage rumors, their names will always be part of the bigger story of BTS and ARMY. So ARMY, what do you think? Is this just a passing storm of rumors, or a sign of something bigger to come? What's clear is that at the Chem channel, we will continue to follow every development with open eyes and warm hearts.